Shama here, the only Facebook live show on marketing that we know of. I know it's Friday afternoon, I'll try to keep this short. I am in Dallas, in my office, which is super rare. You guys usually catch me at coffee shops and conferences and so forth. So it's nice to be at home just for a little bit, for a reprieve. And then of course, I start trekking around starting next week, and I'll be speaking at the Pennsylvania Women's Conference. I've got some exciting stuff coming up. I'll keep you guys updated, but today I wanted to talk to you briefly about Q4 marketing. I know, exciting, but I've been talking to a lot of you actually on the phone today. I talked to a few clients as well, and talking about how can you make Q4 really strong for you, for your company, for your department, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, and then make sure that 2017, I know, like 2017, starts off on a good note. So let's talk about 2016 and how you can end this year on a great note for your marketing. We work with a lot of B2C clients, business to consumer, and of course, if you're in any sort of retail, then you know that Q4 tends to be your biggest season and sometimes the reason for your company, which is Christmas season, holidays, so forth. So I figured I would talk to you about some of the things that I've been telling our clients about here at Marketing Zen in terms of what you can do for Q4. Now, this is especially important if you haven't been great at marketing this year, so mea culpa, and then you can pick it up for 2017. But let's say for 2016 that you haven't been doing much and that you're just really serious about this last quarter and making sure that you are doing your big push for retail season. So here's what I'll say. Your best friend in 2016 as we wrap up is going to be leverage. Leverage, leverage, leverage. Money, relationships, resources. Because if you haven't been doing a lot of marketing and you haven't built that up, that means you don't have a lot of collateral to really pull from. So you're gonna have to learn how to leverage the other things you have. So leveraging money, which what I mean by that is Facebook advertising, absolutely huge. Pay-per-click obviously is big with Google, but unless you have an established website, you've got a decent budget, lots of factors go into that. Not that it can't be successful, but this is kind of how can you get something rolling very quickly. Facebook advertising is going to be great. It's still so cost effective if done right. It just needs to be super targeted. So I'm a big proponent of Facebook advertising, especially if you know your buyer, you know your audience. Oh, and by the way, if you guys have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I promise I'll answer them later. I just want to make sure and I get this information, I share it with you guys, but I promise I'll check questions later. The other thing is influencer marketing. This is something we've had such amazing success with for our clients here, and it's all about working with influencers to leverage their influence to get your products and services out there, and we've just had such remarkable success, especially this year. This year has been the year of influencer marketing. So if you know your audience and you know that you don't have a very big audience, see which influencer you might be able to work with to run some sort of deal or campaign with so you can leverage that. So that's a really big one. And then of course, PR. PR is going to be your best friend, helps to build those relationships all along, but nothing says that you can't do like a quick 3-month campaign or something leading up to Christmas season. Again, especially if you're in retail, very, very important, helps a lot. And then content. This is the other thing. If you have been doing your homework and you've created lots of great content, this is your time to repurpose that. In fact, of course, one of the principles I talk about in Momentum is all about content curation. And so content curation is not just how do you keep creating new content, but how do you repackage what you've done. So, in 2016, what were your top blog posts? Great. Do a post highlighting your most popular posts. So this is a great time to recap and restructure and repurpose your content, which I think is like principle 3. And check out Momentum if you haven't already. It's in bookstores. Oh, and 4th edition of Zen, ta-da, also out now in bookstores. I can't believe the first edition was like in 2010. It feels like an entire era has gone by. Thank you so much for those of you who have been readers, who've sent me your comments and left Amazon reviews and all that good stuff. I super appreciate it. The team here at Marketing Zen appreciates it. Okay, I hope you guys have a great Friday afternoon or Saturday morning or wherever you might be watching this. You guys know we have a global audience. Leave your questions in the comments, and I promise I will check them out and do my best to answer them. Turn on live notifications if you like this and you want to keep catching more future episodes. I'm actually literally reading. My producers, Matthew, has created this very nice paper for me that you can't see, but on the mobile, if you turn in the upper right corner of the video, you can turn on live notifications. If you're watching this on the desktop, click drop down on the upper right of the post and you can hit the little subscribe button, and that way Facebook will let you know the next time we're live, and hopefully this will help your marketing, your business, and all that other good stuff. All right, have a great weekend, guys.